us you care. Say what? Hey, hey, Javier, show us
Congressman
you care.
Becerra, we're here today to talk to you about administrative relief for all immigrants. Congressman Becerra to take bold action to stop the low-income immigrants and deportations and evictions. We're asking for administrative relief for all documented immigrants and the release of detained immigrants and to end deportations. So I'm here as a constituent. I'm part of the 34th district, and I want to have some action on his part because he keeps saying he's going to do something for them. He had said that he was going to do administrative relief, and then he's one of the people that stopped it. And then he was just on TV on Monday saying that he's for it. So I want to know where he stands. As his constituent, I need to see where my representative is standing on this issue, and it's something very important to my community.
Okay. Do you have a letter you want to give me that I can get your response?
I don't have a letter.
We have testimonies from the community.
No wolves, no sheep. It's leaders that we need. No wolves, no sheep. It's leaders that we need. No wolves, no sheep. It's leaders that we need. No wolves, no sheep. It's leaders that we need.
Los demócratas necesitan tomar fuertes posiciones de liderazgo mientras puedan. Durante mucho tiempo la estrategia del partido ha sido poner la política antes que las necesidades de nuestras comunidades y de las personas que piden ayuda. Está claro que es una estrategia perdedora. Como líder demócrata, el congresista Becerra tiene que tomar medidas enérgicas para apoyar a la comunidad mediante la protección de los inmigrantes de bajos ingresos, de las deportaciones y los desalojos. Estamos aquí para decirle, Javier Becerra, no sea un lobo con piel de oveja. Necesitamos que sea un líder de verdad y verdaderos líderes cumplen sus promesas.
¿Puede decir qué pasó cuando hacemos una junta con Congresista Becerra hace 2 o 3 semanas sobre el vivienda pública?
No se comprometió a apoyar lo de la renta, el aumento de la renta. Y eso ya eso perjudica a las familias que no tienen documentos. Ya de hecho ya están pagando más del 30%, y con el aumento que implementó el gobierno del 80%, eso repercutiría a desalojos de todas esas familias. Son más de 2,000 familias las que están en ese peligro si se implementa este aumento. No van a poder pagar sus rentas y lógicamente a dónde va a ir a parar esas familias. Entonces necesitamos que el congresista Javier Becerra se comprometa a ayudarnos, a ayudar a los programas de vivienda pública para que esas personas no estén en ese peligro de desalojo.
Okay. Y el congresista le dijo directamente a usted. On the record is the congressman. So can you turn it off? If you want to have a conversation,
The problem we're having with Congressman Becerra's on the record is that he's lying on the record. What we're concerned about is I'm letting you know our concern because basically what Congressman Becerra did as part of the Democratic leadership team, he went to President Obama and told him not to do administrative relief on immigration, to wait till after the election. Basically, he's taking our communities for granted, and then in front of the camera he's saying, "Oh, it's the Republicans," when it's actually Congressman Becerra. We came here specifically because he's the one putting the roadblocks up in front of immigration.
I've never heard the congressman say that.
On public record, no. That's why we're here, because he's a sheep in public and a wolf behind the scenes. And we don't want wolves and sheep, we want leadership.
The only one who can take that action is the president.
And Congressman Becerra, as leadership of the Democratic Party, told President Obama not to take administrative action. Harry Reid of the Senate was ready to announce it, and Becerra stopped the president from taking administrative action, saying it's the party's decision not to take action on immigration before the election. He's taking our communities for granted, and we're not going to be taken for granted anymore. If you want to keep losing elections like you did last Tuesday, keep doing what you're doing, because we're not going to be taken for granted anymore.
Visit the people in the detention center every Monday night because they're there detained for months and sometimes years. All of the children, refugees that are being held, have you seen the conditions that they're in? Why the hell can't they do something about it? I'm a mother and I have 3 children and I don't think it's humane, the conditions that they have those children in. There's kids that have written letters from the detention centers
And why aren't we doing something about it?
I've already said this. I think we're on the same page. And
But it needs to be fast. It needs to be faster. Whatever that page is, some action needs to happen.
We can't make it happen. We also have Republicans that need to vote for it. Right now, the president is the only one who can do executive action.
Yeah.
But listen, Mark is right. If Javier Becerra and all the Democrats were doing their job, people would show up to vote, and people would be there, and they would have more control.
Well, I wish
You're throwing
that
us under
people
the
would
bus.
show up to vote, regardless of what. we all
Why are you
do.
going to vote for a party that's not doing their job?
Because if you don't vote, then
Prove yourself, then we'll
other people
vote for
get
you.
elected, and what you want won't get passed. That's
I'm not going to vote for someone that's not doing their job.
right.
I'll tell you something about the Democrats. When they're in power, they say, we need more power. Because they're filibustering, they're this, they're that. When they're not in power, they say, oh, it's the Republicans. It's when we're in power, we can't do anything. When we're not in power, we can't do anything. So why should we vote for people who can't do anything? We want you to do something, and we want you to do it now. You're supposed to be working together to serve the people, then do it. No excuses. We're tired of the can being
I
kicked
want
down the road.
Javier Becerra to go down and visit these detention centers, and I want him to go visit the children, and I want to see if he doesn't do anything about it. I'm fed up, and I'm ready for this meeting with him as soon as possible, please.
Before the next Congress.
So you
This
said
year.
he's back in December.
This
If
year.
I don't hear from your office, I'm gonna
We'll
come
be back.
in.
All right.
All right?
You heard it.
Get a registration, because I'm one of those people, like, I've voted Democrat forever, and I'm going to re-register as independent. Even if my vote doesn't count, it doesn't seem to count when I vote for Democrats, especially when it seems like, what I voted for was supposed to be an opposition party that has just disappeared. I think that's what he's saying.
Conectado, pero vemos que no, solamente aparecen cuando es la hora de votar, cuando quieren algo de nosotros. Luego cuando nosotros pedimos, que no estamos pidiendo lo que es imposible, estamos pidiendo lo que es human right.
Derechos humanos.
Estamos pidiendo lo que es un derecho civil, un derecho humano. Protección a los más vulnerables, a la gente que más sufre. Entonces nos siguen empujando a la violencia, a la destitución, a la pobreza, y entonces llega a un punto en que el sistema, que lo estamos viendo, implosiona, se destruye el sistema, porque un sistema que es inhumano, que no trabaja para los seres humanos, está destinado a que se acaba el sistema. Entonces necesitamos es cambiar el sistema, out con el capitalismo no nos sirve, overthrow capitalism, that's what we need. The biggest scam is this government, it's a corporation from the beginning, and we are not worth because we don't represent the money sign. We humans are disposable. So that we have to hear from our representatives. Their actions speak louder. They're saying we're disposable. They're saying we have no rights, and we're putting them there to work for us. So, it gets so much that they push so much that the system, that's why the system is imploding, and it's going to come the day, and I have the faith that I'm going to see that day.
Hay quienes te dicen radical, yo hiciera lo mismo. Todos somos igual, ya basta criticismo. This is for some of the people I love the most. Hunger strike, front lines, direct action, fight for rights. Dream 9 to dream 30 to dream everyone. This is for some of the people I love the most. The day she risked herself to cross over a loved one. No time to think about consequence, only reuniting a family-focused outcome. In the moment, no more heartbreak, only a dream of coming home. This is for some of the people I love the most. When the dreamers took things into their own hands, it's not up to us to make demands. They cannot wait for someone else to take a stand. It's not about us, it's about them. Only they know the circumstance. This is for some of the people I love the most. My parents set foot here without proper papers. My husband was brought here without proof of residence. My heart does not ask for their status. Love is not bound by borders. We are not here to judge others. This is for some of the people I love the most.
Always remember Cesar Chavez. Let us fields forever. Cultivamos lechuga para siempre. Fields of tomato without end. Labramos tomate por siempre. Desde siempre sembramos los campos de fresa. We are the immigrant, slicing from mud the shape of its limbs, emerging from the red river of all countries. We twist the rags of our face tighter, endure days sharpened from humid knives, cross the river, the wall almost, until icy flakes whistle in our eyes. We hope humanity is near, and with hands turned to ash, we extend arms, our extended arms draw a tired, please hold me. We are left with an umbrella of granite, rain falling inside. Let us fields forever, cultivamos lechuga para siempre. Fields of tomato without end, labramos tomate por siempre. Desde siempre sembramos los campos de fresa. Forever, strawberry fields.
Congressman Becerra, know that if we don't hear back within a week on the meeting, does a week sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Within a,
We won't know. I told you that.
by when? By when? Could we have a date for setting the meeting?
I won't know until, if you look at the calendar, I don't know when they'll be off.
When does the request get put in?
I just gave it to our scheduler.
So, scheduler, couldn't we speak to you? Hi.
No, he's not the scheduler.
Okay.
He walked out.
So when?
When will you get back to Iris
Yes.
with a date?
Yes.
Or an answer?
When? Yes.
I have to see the calendar. I don't know when they're going to be off for votes or when. You have to give me at least a week or two to figure that out.
Okay, so let's say 10 days? 10 days for an answer? Okay.
You can, even if you don't know, I want you to call me and let me know. Like, I've reached out or we're waiting to hear from him.
Oh,
If
we
that's
already
possible.
have the
Where the
thing.
status
Yeah.
is.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
we
I
wanna know
just
the
need to
status
know.
within
Yeah, I
10
just
days.
want to know this. Even if you don't know the date, like what's the status?
And
You'll get an email.
and if that step isn't taken, we will be back. Okay. We'll be back with more people. Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
But also, thank you for hearing us and being patient.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.